Hi guys, and welcome back to the woodlands. So, my dad will be here shortly, but I wanted to show you what we are doing to kind of prepare for winter, if you like. A few more campfires and stuff like that. Obviously at the moment it is very, very dry, so probably not recommended to have campfires in this weather. But as the winter comes around, we are going to need some logs. And luckily we've got a few from where we've cut down the paths and stuff like that, which we have stored for the time being just over here. So in this kind of space here, these were the ones that we haven't stripped basically, and the ones that we have stripped are there. So I've just been sorting through them for what we think deemed to be potentially useful. So there's more birch and stuff in there, and then obviously the thicker pine logs. Problem is with pine, it's not the strongest wood going, so when you're building out of it, or for longevity more than anything else, it's probably not going to last. So that is a bit of that there. That is my pile for what needs stripping, and then this is the pile of smaller sticks, basically most of it's pine anyway, which we're going to saw up, and this can start to be used then as campfire wood. So hopefully we're planning to put, potentially in the future video, a bit of a log store here. We have got an idea of what will be coming here, but that is for another future video. So we're just clearing the space. So yeah, we are doing this the old-fashioned way, with the good old mattock, but just do the job just about. It's just a bit of a slow process, and sometimes you'll just have one that just takes a little bit longer to cut off. And they are lovely, nice and stripped like that, so you don't have to worry about, well, one, for storage it makes it a lot easier, and two, to move around makes it a lot easier, and three, you can kind of see what you've got properly, whereas before that was just completely, well, a bit useless really. And stuff like this is all just a bit too thin to actually use. That's kind of borderline on some of them, but they are a lot. Most of them are a lot thicker, so these will be going in the firewood pile. So ones like this obviously haven't grown like this. Some of them I decided to strip before we cut them down, which did make it a little bit easier, but it just means that wherever you're cutting them is where all this stuff ends up, which isn't the end of the world. But sometimes you obviously don't want it. So like in the camp area, we pulled a lot of them out as whole ones rather than like this, just so we didn't have these, because they're not great for the dogs, or if you're trying to camp on them, kneel down, do stuff around the campsite, whatever it is, stuff like that, it's not what you want. So I believe that is pretty much this pile all done. So all the usable wood there, all the firewood there in the trolley, which is going to go through to the campsite to be sawed up afterwards. Sticks will probably tidy up afterwards as well. And then that leaves us this area here for our wood stuff. So it's just going to go just there. But hopefully it'll kind of hide it a little bit, paint it green, and it should blend in very nicely. And I don't know whether we're going to have a store for like longer bits like this there, or whether they're going to go down behind the shed. Not sure yet, but yeah, it's now cleared. Take that through, sort that out over there. And yeah, pretty much all done. There is another pile just down there, which either going to move on to shortly if we can get to them, because of the bracken and whatnot, or that'll be a case for a later date. Right, my phone died, so I've had to borrow my dad's phone. He's just in the other part of the woodland at the moment. But for anyone wondering how I've managed to chop the logs, I thought I'd demonstrate your strongest pathways of movement. So, your pulling movement like this is going to be much stronger than just trying to pick the log up and push it like that, because you'll never get through it all like that. So if you brace it off yourself and you pull in, that's going to be a pretty strong movement. If you get to a thicker piece that you need to do, you might need to do it in almost 2 movements. So pull down first as close as you can, and then once you get it to that section, what you can do is brace with this hand, pull in with that other hand, and then it will go straight through like so. So just finish off these logs, and then I'll go find my dad.
Well, I'm here.
Oh.
Have you just been given a gym training session?
Yeah. And
I could hear you as I was walking through, doing your lateral pull downs and whatever.
and see what he thinks. See, I told you they wouldn't break.
Yeah, that's good that. Doing a good job there.
Just need your wood saw now.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get that down here at some point. Yeah. But it's a good start though, isn't it?
Well, we've got a few logs.
You know, you get all the rest done.
You just need a few bigger ones now.
Or,
Well, they're more scarf logs.
yeah, but some of the thicker stuff we've got, we'll do that when it's the sorry stuff.
No, we haven't had to do any splitting with these ones.
I don't think we'll ever have to do any splitting.
No. Unless we get some logs here. We have to pay for them. So.
Yeah. I think we'll survive, you know.
Reckon?
Yeah.
I thought I'd have that gone in the night, to be honest. Once you get it going, you'd be surprised. Well, yeah. But half the ground will be gone then as well. Right. So, I don't know if this is the end of this video or not. I'm assuming so.
I don't know what you've done.
Well,
I missed the beginning.
I've moved the logs from there. So they're obviously in the bush.
Well, you have to do your outro now.
I don't know what you do for your outro usually. See you guys.
I always go, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your week.
No, you do this, you get your pole. Right guys, so I'm really enjoying having my woodlands, you know. Wildlife is just incredible really. There's just, everything's always changing, and I was looking at a video before thinking, wow, it's changed so much, you know, all the leaves have come on the trees and I've never seen that before, so that's just amazing. But yeah, it's such a what's the word, a gift to have this place, and just to be able to enjoy it like we are. So
it's nice to know you've been watching some of my videos.
So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.